गुरुर् साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः।
Hello kiddos, let's move forward with chapter number 23 in English grammar, the 6 question words. We have studied them somewhere? Yes, in grammar, the chapter of statements and questions. We have already studied about these 6 question words. We are going to learn something more about it. So let's see in this chapter what do we learn. Let's begin with a lovely little poem by Rudyard Kipling. He is the one who has written this poem. I keep 6 honest serving men. See, these are the 6 honest. They are very honest serving men. They work a lot. And so they are serving men. They work for others. They taught me all I knew. Now these are the men who teaches us many things. Their names are what and where and when and how and why and who. These are the 6 serving men. What, where, when, how, why, who. I send them over land and sea. That means I have sent them everywhere in the world. I send them east and west, all around everywhere. But after they have worked for me, I give them all a rest. After they have worked for me, what work they do for us, we are going to see in this chapter. Let's start with it. Now these words, children, what, where, when, how, why and who, these are known as the 6 question words. They ask questions to us and we form questions with the help of these words. And so they are known as question words. Let us meet the first serving man. The first honest serving man is what? The first question word is what? This man helps us to get more information. Now, whenever we ask a question with what, we get an extra information about that thing. Would we like to see some examples of it? Let's see how. What is your name? It gives us an extra information. We know some person, but we do not know the name of it. So we ask for extra information. What is your name? What are you doing? What do you have in the box? So this is an extra information. Whenever you ask a question what, it gives you an extra information or more information about it. What does your father like to eat? Now children, in your textbook, it is exercise A. It says, write down 5 questions beginning with what. You are going to write 5 questions by yourself which begins with what. And this is your own choice. You can write any type of questions beginning with what. After understanding what, let us call the second man. Who is the second man? When. This man helps us to find the correct time to do the things. Whenever you ask a question with when, you will come to know the correct time of the things. Again, let's see the examples. When does your school begin? So we come to know at what time the school begins, right? When do you go to sleep? If I ask you such a question, I will know the time what you go to sleep at. When will your mother come home? When will you complete your homework? So whenever you ask a question when, it is related to time. What time the activity is done or will be done. Again in exercise B, you have to write down questions beginning with when. So if you want to know some time of anybody, you will ask a question with when. The third serving man. Who is the third question word? Where. What does where tell you? He helps us to know the places of people and things. So more about the places it talk about. Where is your house? So it tells us the place where your house is. Where do you want to go? Again it will tell the place where you want to go. Where is the teacher? It will tell us the place about where the teacher is right now. Where is your friend sitting? Again it will tell about your friend sitting position, place. So these, whenever you ask a question with where, it tells you something about the place. Exercise C. Write down 5 questions beginning with where. You are going to write it in your own words. Exercise D, children. It says fill in the blanks with when, what, where. So let's check our knowledge. Are we still aware when to use when, what, where? What does this tell us? So let's try to solve this exercise. Few examples of it. Dash, can we watch the movie? What it is asking? You are asking the time, right? And when you ask about the time, which is a question word which you use, when can we watch the movie? Dash, do you live? It's asking about the place you live. When you talk about place, where do you live? Dash is your pet's name, some extra information about the pet. So, what is your pet's name? I hope you are thorough with the 3 serving men. So let's move with the 4th one. How? He helps us to find out the manner in which we do the things. That means it helps us to find out how we do the things. Let's see, be very clear with the examples. How do you draw a circle? It helps us to find out with what do we draw a circle. How did you come to school? How do you do? This is a question we generally ask when we meet someone. How do you do? How do you make a cake? So it asks the manner in which the things are done. Exercise E, you're going to write down 5 questions beginning with how. The 5th serving man is why. This serving man helps us to find out the reason why things happen. It gives us the reason why things are happening like this. Why should I get up now? It asks us, gives us the reason. What is the reason I should get up now? Why must I take a bath? Do you ask your mom like that? And your mom will give you a reason. If you don't take a bath, you'll fall ill. You need to keep your body clean. Why can't I eat lots of ice creams? Would you like to eat an ice cream like this girl? A big one. But why can't you eat? Because you'll fall ill. Exercise F, children. Write down 5 questions beginning with why. Let's come to the last serving man, who. He is used when we want to find out about some person. When we are talking about some person or some people, we generally use who. Who gave you this pencil? So we want to know about the person who gave the pencil. Who will play with me? Okay, we want to know about the person who is ready to play with us. Who has finished the work? Exercise G. Write down 5 questions beginning with who. Children, make an attempt to frame questions by yourself and try to write it. Again exercise. H says fill in the blanks with how, why, who. So now we are going to use any three of them. First one, dash are you shouting so much? You want to know the reason, okay, of this shouting. So what do we say? Why are you shouting so much? You want to know the reason. Dash do birds fly? You want to know the manner how birds fly. So how do birds fly? Dash watered the plants. You want to know the person who did this activity. Who watered the plants? I hope children you are clear with the 6 question words. If you still have any queries, you need to refer the video of statements and questions also, where we have done matching activity of all the same also. And you will be more clear when you watch these 2 videos together. Right? See you soon again. Goodbye.